Tape rolling. Wish I had a mirror. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys have been blessed. I just got to my layover and I've been seeing a few requests to do my nighttime skincare routine. Basically my morning, my night skincare routine, but my night is a little different. So I decided today, since I am going to sleep after this, why not just show you guys what I do. Yeah, so I've already cleansed my skin. You have seen this many times before. And so now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use this SK2 facial cleanser. Facial treatment essence. I got this from Sephora as a birthday gift. I haven't used much of it. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but yeah, it's really good. It's just very expensive, so I'm not really sure I'm willing to spend that much money on an essence. And I know essences are important and everything, but it's just, to me, I think I would rather buy a much cheaper essence. There's one from Fresh, the kombucha tea something essence. There's one from Caudalie, which I love. It's their glycolic treatment essence. And basically what I do is, just after I cleanse my skin, I just apply it on my palm and then I just press it into my skin. What an essence does is it helps all the other products to be absorbed faster into your skin. So everything that you put after this will kind of be absorbed much faster than if you didn't have your essence on. Hold on, let me hold my hair properly. I got these braids done about not really sure, is it almost 2 weeks ago, and I'm tired of them. I get so tired of holding braids and they come to your face and your face gets really itchy. I just feel so exhausted, like I'm so tired of them. Anyway, the next thing that I go in with after an essence is my hyaluronic acid. Actually, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go in with my overnight exfoliating treatment. This is an AHA BHA serum from Good Molecules. I have spoken about this brand before in my double cleansing method video, and I told you guys that I'm trying it out, but I'm not really sure if I love it. I'm not really sure if I will enjoy it, but I really do. I really recommend this if you guys want to try a much cost-effective brand, but one that is actually effective. You know what I'm saying? Like, you save your money and it still works. This one it's really good. Like, just trust me on this one, okay? Just trust me. So I would definitely recommend this. This is, like I said, AHA BHA serum, and it's an exfoliant. Basically what it does is that it retexturizes your skin, and it also resurfaces and renews. So again, I just kind of spread it around and just press. And this one will probably sting a little depending on if you've tried acids before, how new you are to this acid game, and how much your skin is maybe in need of the acid, so to speak. So depending on what the condition of your skin is, it could actually sting. It doesn't sting so much on me right now because I use it quite often. Not quite often, but it's not my first time using it. Maybe I use it twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, but it still stings. Like, I can still feel this area. And I think that's also because I have been using a retinol. The one that I've been trying out is from Drunk Elephant, and I just got a sample from Sephora, and that's what I've been trying to kind of use. My skin has gone through a bit of peeling and stuff, not the best, but I know that at the end of the day it's, you know, going to help my skin. So, you know, I'm just hanging in there. After this, I push it into my skin, and then I go in with my hyaluronic acid. Now this one's like finished. I love this one. I use hyaluronic acid day and night, and I have a backup. I definitely have a backup, but yeah, that's what I go with next. I think Good Molecules said that when you're using the overnight renewal treatment, that you're supposed to use it immediately after cleansing your skin. I mean, not immediately, but like that's the next step after cleansing your skin. So that's why I use my hyaluronic acid after. Typically what I would do is I would use my hyaluronic acid before anything else, and then I would apply, like if I have my niacinamide, vitamin C, I will use it after my hyaluronic acid. So then after I'm done with that, I'm just pressing it into my skin. I'm not rubbing. I'm not like kind of tagging onto my skin and pulling, because already my skin is exhausted. I've been wearing makeup for so long. I have taken it off. I've, you know, cleansed and washed, and you know, all the rubbing and massaging could sometimes make your skin a little sensitive. So what I'm doing is I'm just pressing, I'm just pushing everything in, just nice and slow. And then after that, I go in with my niacinamide. Now niacinamide is good to refine skin texture and to minimize pores. Again, this is from Good Molecules. Sometimes I use the ordinary one as well. I love that one, and it controls oil, kind of minimizes the pores on your skin, refines your texture. I love this serum. This is especially great if you have oily skin, so definitely consider, you know, niacinamide. You can purchase Good Molecules stuff from beautylish.com. I'm not really sure if there's anyone who ships to Kenya. I know Beautylish doesn't ship to Kenya in my knowledge. I think you would have to like ship it to the States, which is free. So if you're using maybe Savo Store, or I don't know which other companies, I'll try and mention a few. I'm sure there's a few that you can use maybe to ship the stuff, and you can buy everything at once. So everything, the whole set will probably cost you like $30, and that's 3,000 bucks. And if you ship to the States, 3,000 Kenya shillings. And if you ship to the States, it's free, and then from the States you can ship it to Kenya. So maybe overall you'll end up spending maybe 6K, but for like the serums, the squalene oil, you know, it's just really beneficial. I think it's four or three serums. There's a peptide one, if I'm not wrong, and then the squalene oil, which is really good as well. So after I'm done with my niacinamide, I will go in with my moisturizer. I'm using this hyaluronic moisturizer from Sephora. It's kind of like Sephora has come out with skincare, so I'm just trying it out, and so far I love it. It has a lot of hydration, and that's all I'm going for in a moisturizer, of course. And at night I use quite a bit. Like I try to use as much as possible, because of course during the day under my makeup I'm not going to use as much. So at night I try to just put on my skin as much as possible so it can be moisturized, especially because when I'm flying the air is so dry, and by the time you get off the plane, like your skin is so dehydrated and just needs tender loving care. Just some TLC. So yeah, that's what I do. I can still feel the glycolic serum. Is it glycolic? No, the mixture of the salicylic and glycolic and lactic on my skin. the AHA, the exfoliant, it's still stingy. So my skin is super sensitive, again because of the retinol. Retinol is a vitamin A serum, and so yeah, that's why I think it stings so much. Usually it doesn't, like not this intense, like especially if you've been using acids before and you're used to it, it'll just be nice and just normal. All right, and the last thing that I go in with is an oil. So after you've done everything, and you just kind of want to seal all the moisture inside and make sure that make sure that you have enough moisture on your skin and lock it all in. I go in with an oil. Sometimes I go heavy on the oil because I just want my skin to maintain the moisture and just keep everything in. So again, I just press. You actually don't have to put this much, especially, you know, sometimes it'll make you uncomfortable because, you know, your husband, you don't want to be seen with a shiny face, so you don't have to put this much. But I prefer to put this much at night because that's the only time. Like, you can do this as a very last step when you're going to bed. Well, not when you're going to bed because, you know, if you put it last minute, that's gonna rub onto your sheets as well. But at least like half an hour before you go into bed, you can just put the oil and just kind of massage it and give it time to absorb into your skin, and then yeah, you'll sleep and then it'll be fine. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like if you're able to kind of take care of your skin and moisturize it at night, then in the morning you don't have to do too much. So, you know, for me, I feel like this is for the greater good. So I would rather do the oiliness at night so I can be fabulous during the day. Does that make sense? Yeah, so that's it with my nighttime routine. Like I said, on some nights I will use a retinol, and I don't think there's anything else that I incorporate into my skincare routine at night. During the day, my skincare routine changes just a little bit. I use my vitamin C and my sunscreen, so that's definitely different during the day. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. I don't use the exfoliants every day. I try to mix them up. Like sometimes I try to use an AHA BHA mask. I try to use microfoliant, like a daily one, you know, rice enzymes and everything. And then sometimes I use the actual serums. So I try to switch it up every now and then so I can kind of get like different results and just see how it works. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys subscribe and join the fam. I really appreciate you guys for every time that you send me messages and just comments and just encourage me, or just say whatever you say, you know, even request for videos. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, I just want you guys to know that I actually am blessed to have you just subscribe to this channel. So thank you so much. Thank you, really. All right, so I'll see you guys on my next video. Let me eat something and sleep, and watch my next videos or my previous video. All right, God bless you. Goodbye.